So life isn't always a straight line. I mean, there's a maze right in front of us and our target is to figure out our way out. It only makes sense to me that we don't go in alone. So this is me stretching out my hand to you. So we figure out this thing called life together while we look up to God regardless. You are now listening to the Chidera podcast. Knock, knock, knock. Anybody home? Hi guys. Welcome back to the Chidera podcast, which we also call it the TCO podcast. I know. You've been looking for me. You guys, I've actually missed doing this. And I'm really sorry I went MIA again. I know I'm always saying this thing. But honestly, I've just been trying to figure everything out. Like I said in the last solo episode, I've literally been trying to figure everything out. And I sometimes got caught up in figuring things out that I realized that you need to still show up, and figuring it out becomes easier when you show up, if that makes any sense. So yeah, this is me back. I'm realizing that I'll figure it out on the way and as time goes on. But you guys, I've, like in my update episode, it's been the most beautiful thing. So I put out the post for call for volunteers for the TCO podcast, and the feedback has been the most heartwarming and rewarding thing ever. Because what do you mean you want to volunteer to help me? What do you mean you don't know me and you want to volunteer to help me because you believe in what I'm building? Like, I don't think you understand how heartwarming it is, because I just put up a post and different people showed interest. I even had to put down the poster at some points. I was a bit skeptical about putting the poster because I thought people would come up with prizes, but people genuinely just want to help. I even had someone tell me that they just want to do something that's not profiting and they really believe in what I'm doing. You guys don't know how I was smiling when people were telling me why they want to volunteer for me, and this is just me saying thank you. And I remember when I was praying about it, like, God, I'm really grateful that people see me, they see what you want to do through me, and they are willing to help, and it means the world to me. It means the world to me, and I don't take you guys for granted. I just really wanted a small team because I had a lot of people. I stopped posting the flyer because a lot of people were reaching out, and I just actually wanted these small intimate things. I have a team of 10 people, and I am so excited to what we're going to do and all we're going to build, So yeah, in case you're still interested, please reach out to me. We can make it more, honestly. And yeah, so thank you. I've come to resolve that life will definitely work out for me. I'm going to figure out podcasting. I'm going to figure out this thing. And a moving woman, which is me, who always meets her luck halfway. A moving woman backed by God will meet everything that He has promised that will happen in her life on the way. And I know I'm going to see. I'm going to see it happen. I'm going to see it manifest. I'm going to see what God will do. And I'm going to stay. I'm not going to give up by the special grace of God, because one thing to see it. And I'm praying that God gives me the grace not to give up. So I'm not just going to say I'm not going to give up. I know that it's not by my power, but I'm saying I pray God gives me the grace not to give up, so I actually see with my eyes what He will do. Do you understand? Yes, I know you're like, oh, this guy is too good, but I'm sorry. Now let's get into the business of today. Thank you so much for this. So if this is your first time here, oh my God, my name is Chidera, aka TCO, aka Star Girl Chi, and I run the Chidera podcast. And we usually do this every other Friday where we're spreading love and light in this wicked world. I believe whatever I'm going through, you're going through it too. And we just find a safe space and how to make sense in a dark world. It's basically spreading love and light through conversations that make you feel seen. Yeah, okay. And we can't wait to reach the ends of the earth with our message. So let's get into the episode of today. So this is a then and now episode. I know I always do then and now, but the other day I was thinking as to how much I've grown as a person, how much I've grown as a person, honestly. And it's so crazy I mean, this is public information. I am 26 years of age, and there's so much. There's a lot person I was before in terms of my thinking, how I related with people, and everything. And to a significant amount, it has changed it quite somehow. And the growth has been very liberating. It's just things I just used to believe before, what I believe now, and it has just been a very liberating thing. So I'm going to be sharing 3 to 4 points of what I used to believe in before and what I believe in now. What I used to believe before, what I believe in now, if that makes any sense. Because I was thinking, there are certain things I used to believe before that light has been thrown on it more, and I think I understand it clearly. So here it goes. The first one is, because I've always, the dreams and passions that I have, God is in it. So when I was younger, I used to think everything would be so rocket science, would be so easy, in terms of, because I've always been a girl. I had a dream. I knew the spaces I will make it in. I knew what I had left. I knew I loved to speak. I loved to talk on the stage. I loved to talk in front of the camera. I already had a mental picture of what I could do. Everybody in my house knows me for doing certain things. My siblings know me for wanting to be like Hannah Montana, wanting to be on the spotlight. Not really singing, but just a spotlight kind of girl, if that makes any sense. But I always thought it would be so easy figuring it out. I'm like, okay, I'll study this in school, even when I studied nursing in school, but I still feel like I will navigate it somehow. Do you understand? Studying this in school, I just used to feel like everything was just going to be easy figuring it out. But now I'm realizing that sometimes it's not going to be. I'm realizing that my life is an evolving process, and I'm going to figure it out, but it's not necessarily going to happen this way, because I'm such a detailed girl. I used to write all my plans, my goals, like this, that, there. And I'm realizing that sometimes, obviously, your plans may not always go, but that does not mean the main goal is evaded. It's not all the time. Let me think of something I've written in my book. Let's say at the age of 25, I want to start my talk show. Even if as time goes on, I eventually do it. It's not, and even if, I don't know how to put it, even if as time goes on, I eventually do it, it might not be the way I don't know how to put it, I thought it would be, but it will definitely work out. I think I'm learning that I understand the assignment, but sometimes the road to getting it might not be the way I thought it was. Because I used to be very rigid, saying that if it doesn't go this way, it's not it. But that's not true. Do you understand? It will definitely still come, but it will come in a different way. But the most important thing is that it came. I don't know if you guys get me, but that's point number 1. So, whatever it is you are doing in life, don't always think that, obviously, the end knows, but we don't know the mean. We know the end, but we don't know the means. Once you keep going, somehow you get to the end. But don't always think you can predict the means. Yeah, that's it. So I was thinking for the podcast episode today, and I thought, sometimes you don't know, you can't always predict it. And my second point is really, really crazy. So I saw something, the other day, and it was just talking about how we are now. I mean, I'm 26, and people were like, when they were younger, they are turning 25, this year 2024, they thought they would have been married with children, and everything. So the funny thing now is that when I was younger, I didn't even tell myself that I want to get married at 25. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I actually said I wanted to get married at 28, 29. And I actually wanted to start giving birth to children when I turned 30. In my 30s, that's when I want to start giving birth to children. Back then, I just used to have a perception of marriage. I just sometimes used to feel like, when you get married, you just get married to one nonsense man. And then you start bearing children for him. And then all your plans, your goals, all your plans, your goals, you just leave it by the side or it ends. So I thought if I want to marry now, maybe I'll forfeit some things, It's better that I just marry when I'm about 29. So I've lived my life, or when I marry when I'm 28, 29. So I've lived my life to a certain measure. Do you get? And then, okay, you now say, okay, let me start the new decade with a family. That's what I used to honestly think. Maybe because of how much I saw, our mothers sacrifice for us, maybe things they wanted to do because they were trying to build a family, they stopped it. I don't know if that is it, but that's the perception I had. But now, I'm really grateful for possibilities. Like, I'm seeing a lot of, now, I don't mind getting married now, and sometimes I actually do crave having a partner. I know I said that in public, but that's the truth. I actually do crave getting married to someone, finding my person. Like right now, I feel like if I find my person, I'm ready. And it's so funny because back then I used to tell God, I want to marry at 29, 28, or 28, 29. That's what I used to say. So the thing just dawned on me, like, but you're the same person that I used to say, now you're ready to marry at 26, Abby. And I remember when I used to tell my mom that time, she'd be like, why do you want to marry 28, 29? I'll be like, I have my reasons, you get. So it's so funny, but now I'm so grateful that I'm seeing possibilities. I'm seeing people. Nigerian is such an inspiration to me for so many reasons. You guys, I'm so inspired by women that are married. I don't know if I've said this thing before. Women that are married and have children and still chase their dreams. They inspire me so much. Like, I'm more inspired by that than seeing a young person making it. I'm not even joking. I'm so inspired to see a woman that has a family. Nigerian inspires me so much. Like she has a family, she has a husband, she has a ministry, she's still chasing her dreams. And I'm like, God, this is possibility. Do you understand? It's okay. Nigerian, in case you don't know, is the Nigerian. So the lead pastor of Celebration Church International is Pastor Emmanuel Irin, and his wife is Nigerian, and I'm such a fan girl. Do you understand? Like, I'm now seeing possibility, and I told myself, the reason why I'm now like, okay, right now I'm 26. If I find my purpose partner, God's gift to me, my partner in purpose and everything, I'm good to go because I've seen possibilities. I know now that I can get married at 26. I will still be able to chase my dreams, build my dreams. I'll still be able to even live my life. Some of the things I was thinking about then is, once you turn 20, 29 more, which life they live again? You're not old now. It's for you to go and lock up and wear a wrapper and take care of your children. I'm not joking. That's what I used to think. I'm not even joking. But now I realize that living my life never ends. I will keep evolving. Like, I'll keep living my life till I die. Do you understand? And I can do that while having my husband and my children and showing my children possibility, showing my children that it's possible for you to have it all. My mentor, Ifoma, by the way, she's doing such a good job in that. She's a new mom navigating motherhood as well as trying to build a media empire, and it's so beautiful to see. You understand? I'm just happy to see a lot of possibilities. Honestly, my first example of possibilities is always Nigerian because she inspires me personally. Do you understand? And Ifoma too. Ifoma is my coach. Ifoma Elentia. You understand? And it's such a beautiful thing to see, honestly. So yeah. Yeah, and so funny how Ifoma interviewed Nigerian the other day. Wow. So funny, but like it's such a good thing. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Guys, I'm so inspired. So that is it. And I thought of it like, wow, like now I know that, and it's such a good thing to see. The last one, but not the least one, it's just about your relation, like prayer in general, relationship with God, Well, this one is, I'm learning that you need to fight for what you want. So because if you know my story, you knew like I learned about God from my mom. My mom always told me anything I needed, I could pray to God about it, He would grant me. So I learned dependency on God from a really young age. Like, this kind of thing where you need something. I know, like, obviously, I was dealing with small problems then. Problems like, because my mom had always told me in family devotion or when I'm having a hard time in school that call on the Holy Spirit, call on God, He'll help you. So I learned dependency from a long time. So sometimes if I want my father to come back, I don't want my father to come back with something. I had told him that, Daddy, come back with cake. I'll pray, God, please let my father touch my father's heart, come back with cake. Do you understand? Those kind of things is things like I did. So I learned dependency from God from a young age. Maybe not really. I wasn't necessarily in a relation. I can't really say I was in a relationship with God. But I knew I could always call upon God for anything. And like, I'm the type of person that if I want to go out with a boy, you guys don't judge me. And I'll say, God, oh no, it's not about that. But I tell God everything, even the things that people consider as sin. I used to tell God about it. So that's just it. Now, this is not me saying you should dwell in whatever you're doing. You stop, because I've stopped. I've repented when I give my life to Christ. But still, do you understand? If people want it, people that know me, that's all. I just hope there's not too much information. But yeah, so what I'm saying is that apart from having that good relationship with God, I've learned that you need to fight. So I started I'm still learning. I'm not the perfect in my relationship with God, honestly. I can't even really still say I have a relationship with him, but I know I have a deeper sense of him, and I know that his presence is deeper now in my life than it was before. But I'm learning that sometimes you need to put in effort to get the results you want. I always admired people, because I always see through people that have a good secret place, that have a good presence of God, and those people didn't just get it, they worked for it, they prayed for it. So I'm also learning that we can't just keep telling ourselves that you just go to God when you need him. You need a dependency on him. Like, apart from the kind of dependency I had, you need a daily dependency on him. You need to try your best to work hard, pray, even if when you don't feel like, because those are actually where you see results of his presence in your life. So yeah, back of what I told them, because when I was like, it's God loves you, God, that's how this feeling, God understands, God always forgive you. Obviously, God always forgive you, but you also need to think of everything. Obviously, you need to love God, but you also need to think of how much your life will be if you just put in more effort, if that makes any sense. So yeah, those are a few things, that I used to think before, now I don't think anymore. Apart from the regular funny ones, like taking chewing gum and thinking that your intestines will stick and all those funny things. But yeah, these are 3 deep things I've actually learned and evolved with over time. Let me know if there's anyone, that anything that you used to think of before that you do not think of, or things you've outgrown, or things you've grown into, if that makes any sense. So yeah, we finally come to the end of this podcast episode. Do leave a comment and let me know what you think. Please share. In case you know anybody or you want to be part of our podcast team, please reach out to me on my email, or any of my social handles are there, and I would reply your message. I can't wait to see you guys. You know how we do this other week. It's every other Friday at 5 p.m. Bye. See you for our next episode. It's going to be episode with the guests. It's going to be available on the 28th of August, hopefully on podcast streaming platforms and on YouTube. Thank you so much for connecting with the TCO brand. It's the Chidera Onoha on all social media platforms. See you there. Bye.